What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all good. Today I am in my commercial gym, my local commercial gym. As you all know, being a CrossLifter, I train in a CrossFit box, and today we're in a commercial gym. For all you guys that train in commercial gyms, we're going to do some bodybuilding today. So today we're going to train arms. Of course, everyone is there. I don't even know how to flex. We're going to do some arms today. It's going to be everything from volume, lots of volume, different tempos, time under tension. For you guys already know me for that. We're going to do some negatives, loads of drop sets, basically loads of progressive overloads in the training, during the training, sorry. So it's going to be a fun one. We're going to do a quick warm up, and I'm going to do a voiceover because the music is always too loud in commercial gyms, so you probably won't hear me half the time I speak, but I'm going to do a voiceover if I feel that that's necessary. And as always, I'm going to leave the rest, tempo, sets, the workout in the description box as well for you all to follow that. Let's get to the workout. So what I'm going to do is warm up. So with arms, you generally don't need to warm up that much, but I'm going to do some ski ergs. I know not everyone has a ski erg in their gym, so use a rower, and then I'm going to do some cable curls, some cable overheads, just to warm up my arms. We're going to go straight into the workout. Okay, so we're going to start on the cable. Now, we're going to do something that most of you probably would never do to start a workout, especially arms. We're going to start with drop sets. Now, the whole idea is to fatigue the arms, so your biceps, your triceps. So when it comes to actually doing the main workouts, you're actually going to have to work harder throughout the whole workout. I like to pre-exhaust the muscle a lot of the times when I do bodybuilding workouts. So a lot of you probably don't do this, but this is something I like to do. So as explained before, I like to start with a drop set just to change things up. Sometimes we get stuck doing the same thing, that it's nice to stimulate the muscle in a different way. And by pre-exhausting the muscle, it means you'll be working harder throughout the entire session and also recruiting a lot more muscle fiber to perform all the other exercises, which is exactly what you want when trying to grow lean muscle mass. Make sure you squeeze your biceps like it owes you money every single rep, and make sure you take note of the tempo on every single exercise. So 4-second tempo means 4 seconds on the eccentric, and you must do this every single rep. So for this exercise, you got 2 sets of drop sets of 4. So whenever I put the number in the bracket, that indicates how many drops you are aiming for, and also the rep ranges. So before 10 reps, and then the next will be 8, the third will be 8, and then the fourth will be 8 as well. Also, if you fell before the number given, that's absolutely fine, and that is the right resistance for the exercise. However, if you find that you can do more reps than what's stated, I would suggest you increase the weight for the second set, and that gives you an idea of what weight you should be using. You should ideally fail before the rep range is given. So if you got 10 reps, you should ideally fail around 9. Even if it's 8, that's fine. We're going to superset the cable curls with overhead triceps extensions. Again, pay attention to the tempo and reps on the extensions. This is also a drop set of 4. The tempo, aka time under tension, is very important, as the longer the muscle is under tension, the better for muscle growth, which is the aim of bodybuilding training. Not just moving the weight aimlessly from point A to B. Make sure you contract your triceps, as in squeeze it as hard as possible every single rep. Side note, whenever you see 1A, 1B or 2A, 2B, 2C, that means it's a superset. So very little rest in between both exercises. Next we have easy bar curls. Now with the easy bar curls, I like to have my hands slightly wider, almost shoulder width apart. It's just a preference, as I know some of you prefer a much closer grip, so go with whatever is more comfortable. A tip I like to use for bicep curls is imagine both arms are tied to your body and you can't flare your elbows out. This will force you to keep your elbows in. Trust me, it works. And also I like to keep constant tension on my biceps by not fully locking out at the bottom of the movement. Make sure you squeeze your biceps for dear life before curling up the bar, and keep squeezing even during the eccentric, basically on the way down. Keep that tension throughout when performing the exercise. Then a drop set by putting the bar down for about 10 seconds and picking it up again, and trying to get as much reps as possible till failure. Remember to control the eccentric portion of the movement even when you're under fatigue. Superset the easy curls with supported dumbbell triceps extensions. I actually prefer doing extensions like this because it's far more comfortable and I find it better than skull crushers in my opinion. And I have a slight inflammation on my right elbow. Doing extensions this way, I feel absolutely no pain. You really want to extend as far back as you can to really stretch your triceps. Again, pay attention to the tempo, and once you come all the way up, squeeze your triceps as hard as you can. This is a drop set, so once you complete the first set, drop the weight as you can see in the video and repeat. Next we have negative preacher curls. Now this exercise is probably the only time it's acceptable to cheat. Why? Because we are predominantly focusing on the eccentric portion of the movement. So find a heavier weight than you would normally use, and the aim is to assist in bringing the dumbbell up and then slow it the hell down for about 6 to 8 seconds or even longer. Trust me, if you haven't done negatives before, you'll be surprised how hard this is, and your biceps and forearms will be on fire. Remember, the eccentric portion is usually where we work the muscle the hardest, and by slowing it down so much with a heavy load, you are working the muscle much harder than usual. And of course, if we are trying to grow lean muscle mass, performing negatives is a no-brainer. And in superset the negatives with triceps plank press. This is probably one of my favorite tricep exercises. It looks deceptively easy, but it's much harder than you think. And by slowing down the eccentric, it's absolutely horrendous. And I'll be impressed if you can do more than 12 of these in a row with such a slow eccentric. Make sure you squeeze your triceps at the top of the movement every single rep.
And next we have the incline Ottoman curls. This is another great movement as it not only works your biceps but your forearms also. If you haven't performed this before, start light. First get the hang of it before you increase the weight. When I twist my fist upside down, I'm trying to slow down the eccentric as much as possible to really make my forearms work harder. And by trying to control it all the way down, you're really working your forearms. Superset with an incline hammer curl. A tip for hammer or any bicep dumbbell curls is squeeze the grip of the dumbbell as hard as you can, as that would automatically force you to contract your biceps. I know this sounds strange, but try it. So for every single rep, squeeze the grip of the dumbbell to your last rep. Finally, we have cable kickbacks. This is another one I love doing for triceps, and I prefer this to using a dumbbell, making sure to keep my elbows as close to my body as possible, and again squeezing the life out of my triceps at the top of the movement every single rep. With the tempo on this and every single workout, do your best to stick to them as much as possible. It's all about control. Too many times I see people rush an exercise just to get it over with, and they wonder why they aren't seeing any change. Stop rushing your workouts and make every single rep count.
So that's the video done. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you can implement some of the training into your workouts. As always, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'm pretty tired. It's been a while since I've done over an hour on just arms. But yeah, things, you know, I do for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy the workout. I'm waffling on now because I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some food. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe as well. Peace out.